Hello, friends. I just want to welcome you this afternoon for this live session. My name is Pastor James Devalon. Let me turn down my music here. And once again, I just want to welcome you. Who do we have in the chat room with us here? All right, we have Melba. Thank you so much from Texas. Glad to have you here. Let me see if I can get this some of the chat to show up on the. All right, there we go. I think it will show up now. Oh, here we go. All right, let's bring that above. Here we are. Good. Okay. Glad you are here with us. Okay. Cool. Knoxville, Knoxville Predator Catcher. What did you say? How much for a reaction? Honestly, it doesn't necessarily matter. I will say I'm not putting a price on that. So yeah, for those of you who support us, I've gotten a nice little gift from PayPal from some of our subscribers, and I just want to say thank you for doing that. But I don't want to make this channel to be about that. So as far as your request is concerned, you just put it down there, and then I'll vote for that as a group, and then we'll make a decision on that. Is that okay? So let me set up my YouTube here. So how are you guys doing today, this Wednesday afternoon? It's been a really interesting day for me. Spent a lot of time in the yard and was working and trying to get things done. So it's a lot of work around my house, so we got a lot going on here. All right, gotta listen to Jay Monte. Okay. Beat the block. Beat the block up. Hands down, the best Christian rapper right now. Okay. Hey, man. Listen. You might get your request, my friend. Sorry, this chat room thing here is not behaving correctly. Let's just say that. Okay. All right. Subscriber from Norway, I just want to say thank you for being here. It's really an honor having you here. Let me bring up my chat here. I want to make sure I add yous to the screen. This thing is acting a little funny. Let's just say that. All right, here we are. From Norway. How are you doing from Norway? I know there's a lot going on with. I had a few friends from Norway. I know it's a bit concerning with everything that's going on. So how are you doing in your family? How are you guys holding up? Please let me know. I'm glad you are here with us here. Okay, let me see if I can might need to reset this chart. Okay. So the first request we have so far is for who do we have? How many we have with us here so far? We have 12 people watching. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna make a quick touch up. Okay. All right, check out who? Check out Mandatory. by Kid. Okay. So, let's see. Check out Mandatory by Kid. Love your reaction. So let's see how many we have here. So I'm gonna put a poll together. Let me see if I can look at how many requests you guys already put in. So the first thing we're looking at is Beat the Block. Okay. So let's do a little poll and we're gonna vote for that. Is that okay, guys? And I think they only be fair to do that. So we're gonna say, what's your request? The first one that I had is from Knoxville Predator. You said, let me bring you up here. I don't want to bypass what you asked me to do. Okay, Knoxville Predator Catcher, you asked me to check out this artist. I'm gonna say Joe Monte. Joe Monte, Beat the Block. Okay. Beat the Block up. Okay. That's one. So the second request we have here. Hey, what's up, Sean from Texas? We got a lot of Texas people here, man. I would love to visit Texas. Got an amazing governor. Okay, Infinite Matter. You asked me to check out Mandatory by Kid. Okay. It's on the poll. It's on the poll. Thank you for checking out my reaction. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, we love doing this. My wife and I, we love it. I couldn't get her on the channel today, so she's got a lot going on. On the weekdays, it's hard to catch her. Okay. Surrender. Crown of Thorns. Is Crown of Thorns an actual song? Please let me know so I can add it to the list. Skillet, this is the Kingston. Oh, okay. K John Gemini, is that an actual song? Please let me know. I can add that to the list. All right, we're gonna take 4 requests to start here, and then I'll take one more. Good. It is. Okay. Okay. I added that. That's good to know. I was playing some gospel music earlier today. It was more like I listened to this guy named Daddy T Keys. He just plays the piano. I just listened to that. Just absolutely. If you have some gospel songs as well, I will certainly love to react to that. No problem. Kobe, I'm not skipping you. Did I skip you, Kobe? Okay, New Breed, Jesse song. Okay. Let me put that on the poll. I better not skip Kobe. Cody, right? Yeah, Cody. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put a poll up here, so we're gonna vote for whichever one you guys would like me to react to. So, the poll should be up right now. So we're gonna take the first 4 that was requested. Crown of Thorns is a real song. Oh, it's good to know. Good to know. All right, we're gonna keep Crown of Thorns for the next poll. How about we do that? Wow, I didn't know that. That's good to know. I got so much to learn, don't I? All right, so let's vote for it. So what do we have going on here so far on the poll? Oh man. All right, we got a couple votes. Let me make sure these votes are... I'm sure you guys are able to see the results of the votes. Right now, it is Skillet. This is the Kingdom. That's at 50%. I'll wait a few more seconds here. You guys are running the show tonight. Quickly, I want to acknowledge you, Truman. Thank you for the super chat. How Great Thy Art by Elvis Presley. Really? That's actually an interesting one. So I'm certainly going to add that to the following poll. I think we have a winner, guys. We have I'm gonna wait one more minute. It's 8:50 now. In one more minute, we're gonna pull down this poll, and we're gonna react to the song you've requested here. So let's see what we got going on. So far, we have a serious winner. 44. This is the Kingdom. Okay, very interesting. You guys really love that song. It seems like we're about to have a winner. There are so much going on in the world today, isn't it? You know, especially in the light of wow, this is the Kingdom, 1.2 something million views. Especially with the light of some of the crazy stuff going on. So there's an audio version. So you let me know. Let me pull my Google thing here. So this is what I'm seeing here in This is the Kingdom. According to your polls, guys, we have a winner. This is the Kingdom. It is. Okay, so we're gonna run with that. How about that? We're gonna run with that. So surrender. He said don't sleep on Jay Montley. I don't want to sleep on him. Maybe we can bring him back to the voting block once again. All right, This is the Kingdom. You guys requested that, and guess what? That's the one who won the poll. We're gonna run with that one. How about that? All right. It's 14 minutes long. Is that exactly how long it usually is? That's by Elevation Church. Oh, really cool. I like their music. Actually, they came to our city just a couple days ago. My wife and children went to see and visit and everything. Oh, that's pretty cool. So let's check it out. Let's check this one out together. All right, gospel music. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you. I'm glad you're here, my friend. The third length. Cool. All right. So let's check out This is the Kingdom. Let me pull that on my screen here. I think it's ready. I'm ready. Are you guys ready for this? This is the Kingdom by featured Pat Barrett from Elevation Church. So I'm not sure how the copyright is with Elevation Church, but we're gonna just go and check it out anyway. All right, let's get into the heart of the message. Yeah. It's like a fairly new song. Cool.
Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth.
That's right.
Blessed are those who hunger and thirst
Going through the Beatitudes.
righteousness.
All right.
They will be filled.
Mm-hmm.
They will be filled.
That's right.
This is the King. This is the King. This is the kingdom of heaven. Ask and he will. Ask and he will. Yes, he will. This is the King. This is the King.
Very nice.
This is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are the merciful, they will be shown mercy.
Let me get this right. You said this is the wrong one? Okay. Sorry about that. Five Finger Death Punch, Wrong Side of Heaven. This version done by Skillet. Oh, got it. All right, this is the Kingdom. Let's make that change. It'll take me a few seconds, guys. Thank you. Wrong version. Good to know. I was looking at this, I was like, this is a little long song. I would have reacted to it anyway. All right, let's make that change. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Oh, I see it. So the one that's only 3 minutes. Okay, audio. So there's an audio version only. So let me see which one it is, guys. We're gonna go with just the audio version, or you want to use the one with the lyrics? This is the Kingdom lyrics video. Got it. Okay, there is an unofficial video, so that tells me that's not done by the artist. So tell me which one it is, guys. Which one you're waiting for? Are we gonna go with the one with just the audio itself, or are we gonna go with the one with just the lyrics? All right, the lyrics it is. All right, we're gonna move on with that. Got it. Got you. So I give you the wrong link earlier, huh? I'm here for. All right, let's do it. Let's do the one with the lyrics right now. Let's get to it. Sorry about that, guys. That was my mistake.
This is the kingdom.
Yes.
This is the kingdom. Everybody's building empires, building walls high in the name of glory.
Okay.
Everybody's hanging high wires. It's a fine line. It's an age-old story. The first will be last, and the last will be kings. The small will be great, and the great will be weak.
All right.
Everybody's building empires, but it's our time. This is a kingdom. Heaven coming down to the corners of the earth.
Yes.
This is a kingdom. Come alive in us. Gonna light up this whole world. This is for freedom. Freedom to break off every chain. This is a kingdom. Blessed are the bound and broken. You're a citizen, and your faith will prove it.
Yes.
Blessed are the persecuted and the wounded.
Yeah.
You'll be crowned as rulers. The first will be last, and the last will be kings. The small will be great, and the great will be weak. This is a kingdom. Heaven coming down to the corners of the earth. This is a kingdom. Come alive in us. Gonna light up this whole world.
Yes.
This is for freedom. Freedom
Yeah.
to break off every chain. This is a kingdom.
All right. Powerful stuff, man. First of all, just the message in itself is powerful simply because it's coming from the scripture, and it is actually so relatable in the light of those who are going through difficult times now because of their faith in God. We know we're gonna be rewarded. So it's like, this is encouraging, this is very enlightening, and this is very spiritual as well. So yeah, very, very good song, man. Listen, I have a whole study on the Beatitudes. And by the way, guys, I want to let you know that I do have a website. I've been working on that. Okay, so I'm gonna be posting some of my Bible studies, lessons, PowerPoint, whatever it is that I've worked on. Along with that will be the YouTube videos and so on. I'm gonna put a link to that website in a minute here. But if you go to my description, it's called Luke and Live 365. So there you can get in touch with me. I'm looking for a moderator, by the way. So anybody who's willing to help me, please let me know. But the point I'm trying to say is messages like that I have studied in the past. I have a whole bunch of PowerPoint just on, I have actually a lesson of 10 different parts. It's simply on the Beatitudes. And actually I went through the whole Christ, doctrines and everything. Matthew 5, Matthew 6, Matthew 7. I have a whole entire package of studies on that that I have done before. PowerPoints and study guides that's going to go along with those. So I'm going to be posting those on my website for people to get those informations as well. There's going to be some free books, a lot of PDF format stuff that you can get. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And if you want to support us as well, that website is there for that. Let's continue. Powerful. Wow, great. Amazing song, man. Thank you so much for this one here. Very, very, very nice, man. Very, very, very nice. Yeah. What's your perspective on the kingdom when we speak about the kingdom, right? Kingdom-minded individuals. And I think there's a lot that goes into that, but particularly in the light of what the song is, the kingdom is what, this is where freedom really is, right? This is where change takes place. This is where you have a heavenly minded focal point about everything you do in life. So you always keep in mind, if I were to do this, that what will Jesus do kind of thing, right? WWJD. So this concept of always keeping God's view in mind. So through every trials and persecution and hardship that you go through, having a kingdom minded mindset, if I may use that, it changes your perspective on everything. And I think I love what they were doing here. Also, there was the Beatitude. So let me see if I can share my Bible with you here. The Beatitude was certainly at the heart of this song. There we have it. And speaking about the Beatitude, this is what the Bible says. And he began to teach them, saying, blessed. Let's go to the King James. I'm a King James version type of guy. It says, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, and they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Blessed are ye which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophet which were before you. This is the kingdom. the life that you chose to be a part of is a life that is centered in the kingdom of God. Yeah, and that kingdom has its own laws, its own ways of doing things. God's way, at the end of the day, is always the best way. It is an amazing song. Thank you so very much for requesting this song. This is the first time I've heard of this artist. His name is Skillet. Powerful song and very true, very biblical as well. Okay, so now let's look at a few more requests you guys have made here. So let me see what you said. Yeah, an amazing song indeed. Okay, I know you react to some rap. I would like to see you react to an artist named B Mike. This song is Anxiety, which is really good about what people are going through in a daily basis. All right, that's gonna make the polls. So if you are watching right now, put in your requests. Even if you did it before, could you do me a favor and put that request in again? All right, do it again. I'm going to take some notes here based on what you guys are saying, and those are gonna go back to the poll. We're gonna vote for it. Okay, I don't just want to pick one above another so nobody says, hey man, you forgot about me. So this is what we're gonna do. What is your request? Right, we're gonna call this what is the next one? What is the next one? So I'm making up the poll right now. So B Mike, I have your song on the screen. Servant Surrender is on the list. I know Cody, you had made a request before in Games of Thrones, I think. No, Casting Thrones. There we go. Thank you. Casting Thrones for today. Certainly. So Casting Thrones for today is going back on the poll. Let's vote for it. Cody, you had made a request earlier. I don't want to forget you. Zach, I want to pause here to acknowledge you. Thank you once again for the super chat. Do you have a specific request? I will certainly take that into consideration as well. J Monty. So Brian, you talk about Mike Anxiety as well. So let's add that. Did I miss anything? Okay, we have another one by who? Casting Crown is we got that one. Okay. Oh, New Breed, welcome to my house. Okay, got you. All right, we're gonna put that on there. It's not a gospel song. It's okay. It doesn't have to be. As long as there is a message that we can work with here, it is welcome. So I think this is 8 for the polls, right? Oh yeah. Oh, New Breed. Okay, I got you. All right, so let's go. Let's do it, guys. Yeah, you voted in. You let me know which one it's going to be. In the meantime, we'll play a little something here from my end. A little music from my end. Yeah. So what is going on with Fuse and what's happening in your world? What is your perspective on some of the current issues of our society? I have to admit to you guys, I have been paying a lot of attention to what's happening in the political world, what's happening in Democratic Party and what's happening in the Republican Party. There are some things that are very, very concerning as well, coming from both parties, but I'm beginning to realize, and I don't think I would have ever admitted this, I'm beginning to realize that the Democratic Party do have some very strange policies. While there may be some positivity, but there's a lot of negative stuff as well. And as a minister, it's beginning to concern me. And the second thing I've noticed as well, and I've learned since I've been doing these reaction videos and paying attention to what's going on in our world, I realized that the Republican Party do have a very valid argument for their belief system. And I think some of you do share in that party. And I have to commend you for that, because at first I didn't see some of these things. Although I wouldn't say I personally will join the Republican Party, but my perspective align a lot with their sentiments and some of the values that they hold as a as politics. But I think that is something I can't avoid that, because being in the world, Christian or not, everything that's happening in the world affects me and my family. So I listen to the values that the Democrats are putting out and the Republicans, and I'm looking at both spectrum. I realize there are some mistakes and errors in both party, but I also look at the positivity in both party as well. And based on my personal investigation, I'm realizing more and more that the Republican Party certainly are looking much better. And I'm like, that is actually very strange coming from me, because, you know what they say, right? You black, you must be Democrat, right? And I was raised in the mindset, you black, you Democrat. I never identify as a Democrat, but I was told that I was one. But now I'm looking at certain things, looking at certain values and certain perspective on things. I'm realizing the Democratic Party doesn't actually look as good as they make themselves to look. And also I realized the Republican Party certainly do have a lot of positivity, a lot of certain values that align with my Christian perspective, that I'm beginning to think differently about many things. And I think it's a good change. Although, once again, I haven't claimed to be with any, but I'm beginning to realize a lot. Not casting crowns, you said. If I got that wrong, just please correct me. So we're gonna do okay, we're gonna wait 1 more minute, guys, and then we're gonna go on with that. But yeah, these are some of the things that I'm realizing, guys, and I'm learning and growing. And both of my wife and I, we're looking at each other and saying, yeah, one of the things that lately I'm gonna share with you that has certainly let me see this. Candace Owen documentary. Yeah, I've been paying attention to Candace. Coming out the documentary exposing BLM most likely is going to show where the money is going. Yeah, that's very interesting. Candace Owen is certainly someone to watch, because she certainly does have some valid point concerning BLM that is just undeniable. Let's just put it that way. It's just undeniable. I don't know how BLM is going to recover from these facts that have been exposed. So it is what it is. Yeah, I'm certainly gonna think about checking this one out. I know you have to go to what is it called? The daily. What is it? You have to have a subscription of some sort, right? In order for you to watch that documentary, or you have to purchase that. Well, anyway, but I would love to certainly watch that. And I think 2000 Mules as well by D'Souza. It's interesting. I would like to check this one out too. That's a good movie regarding the voting ballots and and some of the very strange thing and that has happened with that. The Daily Wire. Thank you. Yeah, you have to be somewhat subscribed to the Daily Wire. Yeah, she's a firecracker, man. I'll tell you something. I love this girl. I love this girl. She's very smart, and you can't box Candace Owen. She's gonna beat you all the time. There's no way anybody can debate her. She's just good like that. Yeah, Ultra Squire video. And go and steal my joy. Okay, we can add that to the next poll. So who do we have here as a winner? Okay, Mike. B Mike. The song is Anxiety. B Mike, Anxiety has won. So we're going to react to B Mike, Anxiety. Boy, I'm ready for this one. All right, B Mike, it is. We are so glad to check this one out together. 32,000 views. Excuse me. 32 mil. I'm sorry. I said 1,000. I'm way behind. All right. Without further ado, let's get into the heart of this message, man. B Mike. Anxiety. First time I'm checking this artist out. You guys are putting me to school. So let's get into the heart of this thing.
Michael?
Yeah.
Right this way, please, Michael. What can I do for you today?
I just need something to take this edge off, and I'll be on my way.
Well, I can't just give them to
the
you.
fuck, why
Why don't
not?
you take a seat, and we'll have a little chat.
Every single day it breaks me to pieces. I taste the defeat at the feet of my demons. I'm such a fucking waste of achievement. I should put this trigger to my brain and just squeeze it. Cause Lord, I know I ain't been no saint. But tell me what I did to deserve this pain. Tell me what I did to deserve this hurt. When all I ever did was put everybody first.
And how does that make you feel?
These days, I just don't feel shit. I don't feel a thing at all. I don't feel like I exist. That's why I need my fix, so I can just feel something. How do you describe the word empty? Try to describe the word nothing. Wait, fuck that. Use my name as the definition. Write it on my forehead. Defective, out of commission. I'm sick of it. Losing myself, I'm sick of it. Check my fingerprints. You'll see how little the percentage is. I've given it my all. I've given it my all and so much more. But everybody's still walking out that door. I've given it my all. It's getting to the point where it's sad as fuck. I've given it my all, but it's not enough. It's not sleeping enough. Pills don't work.
Wow. Boy. And that's the truth. Anxiety is a real issue, but he's talking about some of his personal struggles here. Mental health, suicidal thoughts. You know, when you do your best and your best is not good enough, you know. So there's a lot happening here, man, and I have to admit, we face situations such as that, right, in our own personal lives sometimes. Very powerful song, strong lyrics, very relatable as well. I like this artist.
I've given it my all, but it's not enough. It's not the sleeping enough. Pills don't work. The healing pills don't work. I still feel pain with the pain pills. Now those same pills don't work. If I don't get a couple perks, I'm about to go berserk. I swear to God, nobody can fix the shit, not even the church. Now tell me, what good would a pastor do? Except be mad at you, then tell you that you sinned a bunch of times, but I've forgiven you. You know they won't admit it, and God himself is forbidden, but it's probably still just half of all the shit the priest committed.
And how does
Okay, brother. I need to hear that again. Oh, wow.
Except be mad at you, then tell.
Let's see that again.
Same pills don't work. If I don't get a couple perks, I'm about to go berserk. I swear to God, nobody can fix the shit, not even the church. Now tell me, what good would a pastor?
You know, there's some truth to that, though. There's some truth to that. I wouldn't say it's true for all churches, but unfortunately, the vast majority of our churches today, and you're hearing this from a pastor, we don't do a good enough job ministering to those in need. Is a fact, okay? And I think somewhat we are disconnected from society. We are disconnected from the pain of others. No, very few individuals can run into a church with these type of mental issues and problem and stresses and find the help that they're looking for. It is rare. Now, there are some ministers, some pastors, and some of the members of the church who will certainly do the best they could to assist and help. But unfortunately, the vast majority of our churches are not about that. And one thing,
except be mad at you, then tell.
Look what he just did here. So right here in the video, this is a very powerful statement. And again, that's also very true. You got the money flashing through the screen and the church. And it's true. In many cases, our church has become a place of buying and selling. You know, it becomes a business. It was never meant to be a business. That's not Jesus's fault. That's the fault of men. Thank God our church, we very orchestrated. We got there's a lot of order in the way we do things. Conferences and so on, and we know that everything there is perfect, but the members are very evangelistic minded, you know, very spiritually minded, which is a positive thing. This Saturday, guys, I'll be preaching, so I'm gonna see if I could live stream the sermon for the first time, which I don't like to link up my YouTube channel to the church channel. If you want to know what the church channel is, you let me know. I'll send that to you. But the thing is, it is a fact. You know, there's a lot of greed happening in the church. There's very little connection to those in the world. many of us don't know how to relate to people in the world, and I had to grow. I had to learn how to learn what it means to be friends. Not trying to make people Christians all the time, but to be able to come down to your level and understand what's going on in your world. So this artist is challenging a lot of things here that I think needs to be challenged, and I think the church certainly do need to grow. And it's true. The unfortunate reality is we don't do a very good job ministering to those in need, and that's something that needs to be changed.
You that you sinned a bunch of times, but I've forgiven you. You know they won't admit it, and God himself has forbid it, but it's probably still just half of all the shit the priest committed.
And how does that make
That's a fact, though. And again, that particular point is happening not just in the Catholic Church, it's in the Protestant Church too. Some of the crimes and some of the abuses of the church and ministers and pastors. Come on, man. It's just like there is no justification for that. And we don't tolerate that. Like we even do background checks for anyone who's working with kids. Is that serious of a thing when it comes to working with any young children in our church because of the issue? It shouldn't have to be that way. But when you're dealing with sinful men, you better watch it. So there's a lot of things we consider as well. But yeah, that is a problem. It's just there's nothing else to say to that. It shouldn't be in a church. It is there because of man-made policies, lack of self-control, fleshy ideologies, passion of men. So there are a lot of other reasons as well. The song is very deep. I certainly agree with you. This song is very, very deep. This is my first listening to the song as well. And yeah, thank you so much, Cody. This is powerful stuff. And I think as a church, I have to admit, there's a lot of things that we do wrong. We're not doing a very good job ministering to those in needs, and people who have mental illness, who are really going through issues. Very few of them can walk into a church and find the help they're looking for. And it shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't be this way. But here we are.
And God himself has forbid it, but it's probably still just half of all the shit the priest committed.
and how does that make
Ask me one more time, how the fuck I feel? I'ma fucking lose my mind. Step aside, I need the pill. Step aside, I need the Xanny. Step aside, I need the Vicodin, and I'll be on my way so I can just get back my life again. You do not give a shit. Stop pretending, stop lying. Cause to you, I'm just a jack, bitch, just a dollar sign. Another vacay with the kids, hubby couldn't be prouder. And all you had to do was ask me how I feel for an hour.
Wow. He went after her. She's about the money. I'm just another number in your, I don't know, in your job. You just want to add me to your list, but really, ultimately, are you really caring, trying to help people out? Very good point, though. I have to certainly admit that makes a lot of sense. If you were to ask me, yeah, let's keep going.
See, that's the problem with pretentious technicalities. You preach insanity and then expect my weekly salary. So tell me who's the crazy person now, bitch? And yet you think you qualified to treat me? I've given him my all. I've given him my all and so much more. And everybody's still walking out that door. I've given him my all. It's getting to the point where it's sad as fuck. I've given him my all, but it's not enough. It's not enough.
Oh no.
Man, I came up a long way. Just a young Jersey nigga. Bullet at my temple. Afraid I might pull this trigger. It's fucking anxiety. Fucking anxiety. My demons are calling and saying that they want whatever's inside of me. I'ma give it to them. Hell yeah. I'ma give them all of it. Used to be a smooth operator. Now it's the opposite. Anxiety.
What do you do when you're under extreme level of anxiety as an individual? I would like to know your answers down there. What are some things you do to help you detox and come out of the stressful situation you might be in that seems to be somewhat overwhelming you? I think we can be honest. If you have some tips, please share with me down there.
To be a smooth operator. Now it's the opposite. Anxiety. Oh,
Yes, Eric. You put the song right in the chat room, and I will add that to the polls, and we'll vote for the next one. Okay.
Afraid I might get the blade, make a slit and let the blood spill out. Anxiety. Oh, big time anxiety.
Wow. It's crazy you said that, Brian. You said exactly what I was thinking at first. As soon as I saw him, I was like, this guy reminds me of NF. That's the first thought that I had of him. He has the hat, he has the darker room type of feel, and that's like NF style of music. But I didn't want to say it. I don't like to compare and contrast too many times. But here you go saying the very thing that I was thinking. Thank you for that. Powerful song. Content is strong. There's no denying it. A lot of people are going through stresses and anxiety, and oftentimes they are, they just put them on meds. They are saying you have certain mental issues and certain mental illness, and you're gonna need this anxiety pill. You're gonna need that and this and that to help you to overcome with your stressful situation. And some people feel like drugs is the only way out. And I've been in situations where I've experienced anxiety to a case in very stressful situations, but not to the point where I didn't know what to do with myself. I think certainly I give God thanks because no matter what is happening in my world, I find that whenever I take it to the Lord in prayer, He has a way of taking it off my shoulder. And sometimes it takes days, sometimes it takes months, but God always lifts it up. I've experienced that power, and I never had to go anywhere but to Him. Now there's been counseling sometimes, but it's not for anxiety purposes. There's been marriage counseling and stuff like that to strengthen my relationship with my wife and things like that. But as far as anxiety is concerned, that is not something I've ever dealt with. So I don't really know what that is to the point where a person becomes suicidal. I don't know what that is. Now, I've had instances in my personal life way in the past before I became a Christian where I was suicidal, but it was because of relationship problems, but it wasn't, it was just relationship and lack of self-control. That's really what the issue was. But lately this hasn't been the case. But the fact is people are going through that. And I think B Mike song here speaks volume for many of us. There's a lot of truth in that when it comes to anxiety. It's a real issue. And some people don't know how to deal with that. And I would like to know, what do you guys do? Breathing exercises. And that correct? Breathing exercises. That's right. And what triggered you stay away from if you can. Very, very smart. Very, very smart. Yeah, very hard to listen to for you, right? Very hard. Hey, Brianna, I want to say hello to you. I'm glad you're here. For those of you who are new, I will certainly say, please make sure you check out the Luke and Live. Let me put that on the screen for you here. Luke and Live 365. This is the official website for this channel. It's under construction, guys. It's a work in progress. Please don't run with everything yet. So but this is kind of what it looks like. I'm gonna see if I want to introduce that to you. It's exciting because I've been working on this one. For those of you who don't know, it's just me and my wife running this channel. She doesn't do the techie part, so it's been a lot on me. Plus I work full-time, plus there's a church, plus I have ministry, plus I'm in school, plus I'm a husband and a father. So it's a lot. I'm pretty good at managing my time and knowing what to do and when to do it. So what I'm asking for is more help. I'm asking for help with this website. If anybody could help me, you are techie enough, let me know what your email is and I'll link you to that and share that Google's info with you so you can have access to this. So this is kind of what you see on the website. If you go there, guys, there are a few videos I have posted in the front. We have the reaction part as well, where there are a few. This is going to lead you right into our reaction videos. I have Bible study. These are yet to be worked on, so that when that is ready, I will make sure you guys get a link to that. But there is this is the second channel. This leads us to our second channel, Bible Study Made Simple, Salvation Subject, Look and Live Bible Studies. This is what's going on right now on Sunday. We in lesson number 6, and it's all posted on the channel as well. I'm working on some merch. Yeah, that's a work in progress. I'm working on some merch. I'll put a link to that over here. This is a donation page for those of you who want to support this channel as well, is there. So this is what it looks like for now. There's going to be a lot of changes. I'm going to change all of this and make it look somewhat better. And this is, by the way, this is the family. We have one more son. He's not on here. So this is what you're looking at that's my wife. This is our daughter. This is my son from another marriage before I met my wife. And this is my son with my wife here. So that's kind of what you're looking at. There is an older son that's from my wife. He's not in the picture. So this is the Look and Live family. And right on the page here, you will see, like, check it out. The website is in the link, so get to know what we got going on here. Okay. So I want to go back to the song to say once again, thank you so much for this one. Appreciate the content of the message. I love what B Mike have just done here, man. Very honest, to be vulnerable, to be true. But one thing I will say to you, though, one of the best ways, I've said it before, there may be several ways. Taking deep breaths, taking a walk around the park, talk to someone, or, just be real and be honest with yourself about some of the issues that you are facing in your life, and God can certainly help you. But I would like to say, before I take any more requests, guys, I would like to say one of the best ways that I've seen that working with and dealing with anxiety works for me, I take it to the Lord in prayer. When I take it to the Lord in prayer, I give it to the Lord. That is something sometimes we don't know how to do very well, but you have to learn how to do that, right? I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Jesus says, come unto me, all ye that labor. That labor here could mean all you that are anxious or stressed out, right? And are heavy laden. So whatever burdens you have, Jesus said, I'm going to give you rest. How are you going to do that? He tells you to take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart. You see right here, there's a whole lot. I can preach all day right here. The solution to anxiety is right here in verse 29. So the first thing you want to do, you want to come to Jesus. It's so significant. You come to him, but you come to him with the problems, and you give them to him in prayer. So if you're going through some mental issues, some situation, relationship wise, financial problem, you say, Lord, I'm giving you this matter. I'm placing it in your hands. I'm trusting you with it. And you choose not to stress it out. You say, I'm giving it to you. Like literally, like you take this thing here and you hand it over to God, and you say, this is in your hands now, Father. I'll let you take care of it. And you step back. Now, I know the mind is still gonna wander, but you have to remind yourself, I have given the matter to God. I'm gonna leave it in his hands. Watch what he does, right? After you do that, you gotta get busy. Because if you don't get busy, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. You're gonna become more stressed out. Take my yoke upon you. What he does automatically, he gives you something to do. Get involved either in church, get involved in ministry, get involved in some community outreach, get involved in something that is outside of yourself. In other words, do something for somebody else. The yoke of Christ could represent the work of Christ. Just unite with Jesus in doing different things. And he tells you, learn of me. So in that process, get to know Jesus, spend time in his word, and he tells you what you will find at the end. You rest unto your soul. There's so much happening here in this verse. We can say on and say, you can say so much more. But the point of the matter is, the best solution to anxiety is to pour out your heart to God, get busy in the kingdom of God, and spend time getting to know Jesus. He will give you rest in return. That is the biblical answer. Now, this doesn't negate the fact sometimes you might need some medication. Sometimes you might need to go see a counselor. Sometimes you might need to see a therapist of some sort. There is a place for that. But I will say, try Jesus first before you go to anybody else. Okay, so thank you so much for checking this one out with me. All right, let's look at what's happening here in the request page. I know we responded to Cody had one before. Kajan had a request. Okay, song. So Brianna, you have a request here that says this is a song by Beerus song, God by Divine Music. All right, let's make a poll. We're making another poll, guys, and I'm gonna take another reaction, and I think after that one, I don't want to leave you hanging here. So even if I don't react to your song today, please put it in a comment. Put it in a comment, because I might just get to it. So Cody, you wanted me to check out New Breed, is that correct? All right, let me end this first poll so I can open a new one. All right, what is next? Hold on, new. So B Mike Anxiety was very close to New Breed. I didn't realize that. So let's add that, Cody. Let's add it. Oh yeah. So let me see. So you say New Breed, and the title of that one is Welcome to My House. So let me see. I know you're seeing two of myself here is because I'm using the chat from the live stream. All right, let's see what else we have. Brianna, I took one of yours. You have several requests here, girl. All right, Beat the Block. Okay, Knoxville Predator, you've asked for this from the beginning. Let's put it on the list. It might make it this time. You know, people have to vote for it. Yeah, I added that. All right, I'll take one more request. Yeah, I'll take one more request. Let's put a little something on. Feeling quiet here. One more request, guys. And what will it be, right? One more request adding to the poll, and then we're gonna run it. Okay. Good. I have more than one request. Okay, Brianna. I took one of yours already. It's in the chat. All right, let's take a Hallelujah by Pentatonix. I have actually reacted to their song before. That one particularly. I know that somebody wanted me to react to Amazing Grace by Pentatonix. Is there another song beside Hallelujah that you want me to react to? These guys are amazing though, I have to admit. They are great. Yeah. Yes, it's in the chat. Got it. All right, one more, guys. You have another song by Divine. So you love these people, huh, Brianna? You love the you love the Divine music. So I'm guessing this gotta be a Christian group. I've never heard of Divine music before. So okay, we take another one from you, Brianna. All right, guys, we have a poll ready to go here. So somebody asked me to have 4 of those left. Okay, got it. All right, here we are. Let's do it. What is next? Amazing Grace by 10. Oh man, already sent in the poll. Disturbance does a great sound of silence. Really? Yeah, a great sound of silence. I've reacted to that. I have. It's in my It's in my reaction playlist. I'm sure it is. There are. Yeah, that guy. I think his name is Dave or David, but he's really nice. He's got a really nice voice. Yeah, I have a reaction video to The Great Sound of Silence. Very powerful song. I mean, he covered it up really nice, man. I hate to compare and contrast, but I'll tell you something, he certainly does. He has a modern feel he added to that song in comparison to the original. Very deep. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to know what's going on in this channel, certainly I gotta tell you there's a lot happening here. For those of you who don't know, because I've gotten many requests for a lot of songs that I've already reacted to, and this is not in reference to the request that was just made here. This is literally from the comments. I've read the comments and I realized people are asking me to do requests to songs that I've already reacted to. So if you go to my playlist, okay, if you go to my playlist, you're gonna find a whole lot of reaction videos, okay? So we have some country music here. We have some Hi-Raz, Ginger reaction, Kendrick Lamar reaction. I only have one of his. Oh, by the way, Disturbed is right here. Okay, I only have one. I'm gonna be doing some more. I'm talking about social. I put some social issues reaction where I speak of. I listen to different talks. Falling in Reverse, amazing group as well. I have some Dax. I have some personal stuff here as well. Bryson Gray reaction. Yeah, we have Awaken with JP. There's a lot here, guys. Thomas Soul reaction, Awaken with JP, Gray Valentino. You name it, it's happening here. Okay, Angelina Jordan reaction. So Morissette reaction. So you can look on here. Tom McDonald, I have about 60 different reaction from his. So make sure you go on my playlist and see what I have going on, because there's a lot there. I think I have more than 300 videos, and I think at least 200 of them are reaction videos. So check them out. Okay, guys, so who do we have here as a winner? Let's go back to see who is winning the show. Oh man, we have a matchup here between New Breed. Oh, not anymore. Not anymore. All right. So yeah, thank you for those of you that are here. And once again, if you didn't know, I do have a website, working on things, and I'm looking for a moderator. Anybody who's willing to help, check out the website. The link is in the description below, and see what we got going on here. Okay, make sure you check out the spiritual content we have there. A merch is coming up, and the reaction channels are there as well. A donation page is there, and I'm gonna put a link where you can talk to me directly through the website as well. So check it out. Let's see how things are going here. All right, guys, we have a few more minutes right now. I'm gonna take 2 more minutes, and then we will accept the final vote. Beat the Block Up by Jay Monty. Okay, Jay, you're in a winning position right now. Yeah, so let's see what's going on in the chat as well. Yeah. When you depress, you lose yourself in the TV. That works for some. That works for you. I'm happy. I'm definitely no therapist. I tell my friend and do something and normally and don't do, and they focus on what my task is, and the anxiety seems to work for some. I see you. Thank you, Mr. E. Yeah, good. When depression hates, I lose my mind in TV. I love that. I'm the TV. It does help, right? I know some people play video games, some people eat, I know, and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, I certainly I try to talk to someone, and we have a nice park where we live. It's just take a walk on the trail. It puts some music on, really slow music, something like we're hearing right now, and I just walk around and really enjoying the moment. That seems to work for me as well, really well. I try to go out in nature, and sometimes I take my Bible with me and read passages, and sometimes I just pray. One thing I see that works, I go to the gym and I just work out like crazy. So I go to the gym and start lifting extra weights more than normal. So I take my anxiety out on the bench press. That works out for me as well. All right, we have a winner. It's official. Who we have right now is Beat the Block Up by Jermonte. Cody, finally, you got your request granted, right? All right, Jermonte, Beat the Block Up. All right, let's do it. Beat the Block Up. I promise, Jermonte. Oh, he's very biblical, really. Falling in Reverse. You got one called Zombie, really. All right, hey, let me put that on my paper. I might not react to it today, but I'm taking some note though. You know what, Zombie feel? It's been requested a lot by these guys. These guys are something else. I gotta tell you, Falling in Reverse and Ronnie is very talented though. I gotta give him credit. So Beat That Block Up by Jermonte. Yeah, man. I'm ready for this one. Are you ready? All right. Without further ado, let's get into the heart of the message. Part 6.
Beat the block up, free my partner. Speak with honor, beat the posture. A seasoned scholar. Keep
right.
proper demon stalker. Eat the chopper. He leaking lava, need a doctor. Keep your chakra. I see the Father stand holy, stand lowly.
Yes.
Can't control me, favor on me, hating on me. Fake and phony, load the bases. I'm going places, I'm closing cases, poker faces, no folding, flaking. Jehovah say the young, crazy, rowdy Clayton County resident. I've been places you never went. I got cousins who spin the block and make the chopper stutter like a speaking impediment. Say, la homie, the reason you buy bullets probably cause you ain't reading the testament. It would lessen your lessons unless sin is just your element. That's elementary like elemental P. I could go from show to show and toe to pole as long as totem pose if you want it. I'd rather show a soul to the scrolls that Jehovah spoke. When he wrote it, I'm floating, I've been having. I got killer serving, life sentences hitting me. You know the bar is real when they giving my pen attention in the penitentiary. Make your list, but don't forget to mention me. They call me the Big 450. Cause when I spit, I hit my target. The flow up and down like crypto market. The way my body covered in the blood, I'm just praying a crypto market. This gon' spark it, get your guard up, cause I'm darting at any, mini, mighty picker artist. They say how he get metaphors and deliveries with all of the synonyms. It's cause one day he metaphors that delivered he from.
Look at those two kids though. They're all just rocking with it. A lot of serious bars here, by the way, man. A lot of serious bars. Loving it.
Get metaphors and deliveries with all of the synonyms. It's cause one day he metaphors that delivered he from all of the synonym. Monty a proven prodigy for nothing. I grew a colony, a true monopoly. For demons to choose to follow me, the bullets start flying. Something like Deuteronomy. Gas, gunning, trash, dumping, fetch, pumping, cow. Crushing the industry, done tried to beat me down. Man, I wish my dog could see me now. Couldn't feed my child, they evil foul. They wonder how I even smile. I slept on the floor, they slept on my flow. Guess we even now. Hey, I'm a certified speaker knocker. I can make you delete your roster. Hey, label head sending frequent offers, but I promise I don't need your dollar. Most of these rappers are acting on the internet and they need an Oscar. Without the web, you Peter Parker. I make demons flee and holler when I beat the block up. Free my partner. Speak with honor, beat the posture. A seasoned scholar. I keep it proper, demon stalker. Eat the chopper. He leaking lava, need a doctor.
Yes.
Keep your chakra. I see the Father stand holy, stand lowly. Can't control me, favor on me, hating on me. Fake and phony, load the bases. I'm going places. I'm closing cases, poker faces. No folding, flaking. Jehovah say the young, crazy, rowdy Clayton County resident.
Look at the kids. Powerful. Yep, I'm getting quickly from the message here. Very powerful song, very great. There's a lot of
keep your chakra.
Great emphasis on individuality. Great emphasis of being different, not surrendering, not just going along with what the system has to say in some way, or the musical industry. Just it seems to be standing for what he believes. I'm getting that aspect of the song, and there is this concept of just standing for the children, particularly his own children. He addresses some people who did not believe in him, who did not trust in him. He addresses them as well. He spoke about Yahweh, man. I follow Yahweh. Yes, sir. You follow Yahweh, you're gonna get my attention all day. Well done. Certainly, Yahweh is the original name for the word the Lord, which really means the self-existent one. That's kind of what the word Yahweh means. The great I am, the one who's always been and will ever be. So, very, very nice artist. Jay Monte is yeah, he's nice. I have to give him credit. He's nice. He's nice. I love the spiritual side of the song as well. And again, the kids' presence in itself does it for me. I love children. So I love children. Part of my things in church, I oversee the youth. So I love young people. So here we are, man. Thank you so much for sharing this content with me. I just love the idea of individualism and this concept of being who you are and standing for what you believe. Beat the block up, despite those who agree or disagree with you. Very powerful message indeed. Thank you so much for checking this one out. Thank you so much, Cody. Appreciate you, my man. Yeah. Derek happens to the talking, so okay. All right. We have a request here from Music Minded, Kendrick Lamar. Hey, Music Minded, thank you so much, man, for being here. Thank you for your comments as well. Appreciate you. So yeah, how about we do that, Music Minded? Let's do what you said. We have Kendrick Lamar, and what else? We're gonna take one last request, and then we have to end the stream. We're about an hour and 18 minutes in, so let's do that, and then okay, so Kendrick Lamar it is. Is there any other request? Put your request in now. I will be taking them as well. Yeah. The old school versions of Kendrick Lamar's music, he's nice, man. I reacted to one of his songs. That's the one he just did. I think The Heart, Part 5 by Kendrick Lamar. I realized Kendrick Lamar is very good. That's why he's got such a strong fan base. Rightfully deserving, because he brings something to the table in his music that I think hip-hop has been missing for a long time. I've seen enough of the silly talk in hip-hop. Kendrick Lamar seems to be not one of those. Very different indeed. So, which is next? What is the next one? So we are gonna put this on a poll here. So your requests are going in. Thank you for making these requests. All right, Eric, you are very welcome, my man, Mr. Music Minded. I get the sense you're a spiritually minded person too. I've read your comments, believe me. Even though I don't say anything in these comments, I read them. Sometimes I spend 2-3 hours going through the comments. And it's a lot. So home free, yeah, Ring of Fire, yes it is going up there. We have some home free fans in the house, so hey man, I'm a fan of home free as well. So let's put this. I'll take one more. Into the Dark. There you have it, Brianna. One of your requests is going back up on here, so we have a song by Divine Music. All right, we're gonna try it again, Brianna. Let's see how the voting ballot goes this time. I'm sure Divine Music have some really good songs. People just don't realize it, right? Isn't that what it is, Brianna? They just probably don't get it. These guys have some good songs. Anyway, let's go with the polls. Is that okay? Let's make it happen. I have to get rid of 5 more. There we go. 13 more. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. There we go. Are we ready? Let's do it. Welcome to my house. I need to check out Brianna. I need to check out Divine Music on my own because I'm pretty sure they have some really good stuff there. Yeah, I really know those. Yeah, thank you so much, Music Minded. That's what we are hoping to achieve here, is to connect with people and hopefully, you know, strengthening the community as well. Bye, I guess. Welcome to my house. Didn't I put one of yours, Cody, in the list before? All right, let's go with that one. I thought I did. Okay, let's move on. So even if your request is not reacted to in this live stream, guys, this doesn't mean I won't get to it. So Cody, I'm gonna do you. I'm putting some other requests on my paper here. So that means I'm gonna put them on my reaction playlist. Okay, welcome to my house. So what I don't get to right now, I'll get to maybe sometime this week, God's willing. Okay. Really, Brianna, he has a lot more songs. Save Our Children by Burden. Oh, I've heard this before. Not the song, but I've heard this request before. Okay, Save Our Children by Burden. I'm writing this one down. So this is coming from Brianna Conan. Okay. So I'm taking some notes here, guys, because I know this live stream won't allow us to get through every single song. So we're gonna certainly do that. So what does it look like? What does it look like in the... Uh-oh. We have a tie between Home Free, Ring of Fire, and also Chains, Bleed the Freak? Oh, gosh. Okay, what's going on here? So, yeah. Sounds good. I'm sure, Brianna, they have a lot more songs, huh? Yeah. Really? You know what? Yeah. The one you're referring to, so is the one by Burden. Okay. Yeah, Burden is really nice. After I heard the first song, Riot for Me, yeah, The American Dream and so on, I was sold out. These guys are good. Dragon Ball Z series? Is that what that song is from? Interesting. Wow, Chains, Breed the Freak. We about to have a winner here, guys. I'm gonna take one more minute. One more minute. We're counting down. So if you have your vote, make sure you vote right now, because we are taking the last song and we are closing up the stream after this one. Do I believe in the climate change? Very good question. Do you believe the climate change will be the specific event to bring? I certainly do believe it has a connection to what is happening in the world. Let me tell you where I find the climate change, just in case you ever wondered. Actually, I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah. there is a close connection with the climate change and the mark of the beast, because the mark of the beast is gonna be like, is gonna come about as the solution to the problem. Let me show you what I mean. If you go to the gospel in Matthew 24, and you hear for nation shall rise against nation, kingdoms against kingdom, there shall be famine, pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places. You see right here, this is what you call your climate change. That's what we call it today. All right, and it tells you all these are the beginning of sorrows. So that means things are gonna get worse, right? So we haven't seen nothing yet. Now, between verses 8 and 9, guess what you have is the mark of the beast. Let me explain to you why. Then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and they shall kill you. What? How do you go from earthquakes in diverse places, signs of the times are going to increase because this is only the beginning of sorrow, which implies that there's more coming, and right after that, Jesus jumps into this persecution phase. And I ask the question, what great event that brings about Christian persecution in the last days? Right? There's only one great event. Revelation 13, when you go to verse 15, it explains it. It says, and he had power to grant life to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause, as that many that will not worship the image of the beast should be what? Killed. Did you get that? So the killing of Matthew 24 is explained in Revelation 13:15. So which tells me verses 8 and 9, somewhere in between here, there is the enforcement or the enactment of the mark of the beast. Because once the mark of the beast is enforced, guess what happens in Revelation? You have a death decree. So the same death decree that Jesus spoke about in Matthew 24 is explained in Revelation 13:15. And not only a death decree, you also have economic boycott. So no buying and selling. And this is going to be an international problem. Okay, this is prophecy. It predicts that's going to happen. So do I see a connection with the climate change and the mark of the beast? Absolutely. Because what's going to bring about a change to a world where they will think that this mark of the beast is the way to go, unless there is a big enough problem that will bring the world to their knees to accept a solution such as that. Now, what the mark of the beast is, that's another discussion. Some people will say it's a chip, it's a mark, it's a this. We don't have to guess. The Bible does explain exactly what it is. And I tell people it is an enforcement of a man-made law, which is not in accordance with the Bible. It's more centered on worship. It's not so much of a chip and things like that as it is proposed, which we can talk about. And if you are part of my Luke and Live Bible Study YouTube page, you're going to get that info, because I have a Bible prophecy series that I'm going to be preaching on my Luke and Live Bible Study page. You want to go to that YouTube page because that's what we're going to be addressing eventually. So yeah, very, very good question, by the way. Appreciate that. So you want to go over to my Luke and Live Bible Study page on the website. Is the third tab over. You see this one here, the Luke and Live Bible Studies? You want to go there because one of the videos that I'm going to start posting are final events videos where I'll be talking about the subject of the mark of the beast. I already have the study. I already have it. So it's a matter of formatting it with some of the current events that we have and then bring it back out. So we heading in that direction. Okay, so we have a winner. Yes, we do. We have a winner. It is official. Chains bleed the freak. All right, let's do it, man. I'm not gonna waste any more time. Chains bleed the freak. Okay. Never heard that. Hopefully, Brianna, I can react to your request. I'll do it in a separate video and then put it up. And also, Cody, I won't forget you. I won't forget you. Yeah, I looked at that verse before and I began to realize there is a strong connection. I had to study it deeper, and then I saw it does line up. It does line up with what the Bible is talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you go to Look and Live, it's also in my description. The Look and Live, you will find the Bible study page. There's already a lot of Bible studies there. I think a number of videos. All right, Bleed the Freak. We have it going on here. Whoa. All right, that looks serious. Let me turn down my music. Let's do it, guys. I'm ready for this one. Let's now get into the heart. Powerful. Powerful. So, is the message, first of all, amazing band. Just as good as if they are a modern band. It seems like the old school bands. There's a feel to them that I really appreciate. But in the light of the message itself, there seems to be somewhat of a spiritual nature in the message. Am I getting that? It seems to be he's challenging the other gods. He's challenging certain belief system, but it seems to be promoting the gospel, if you were to ask me. Because from the stanza that I say, these stands for me. Name your God and bleed the frick. I'll see how you will all bleed for me. When the pigs runs slow, let the arrow fly. When the sin lies bolder, I will plug out thine eye. Okay, I gotta work with that one. If you scorn my lover, Satan got your thigh. If you still in hunger, I will kick you when you try. Anyway, going back just to the song for what it is, very, very powerful. You're very welcome, Christina. Very, very powerful. Appreciate the content. It is a sad reality that the main artist here has passed away. I know what that is. That's very bad. And again, any form of addiction is a problem. You know, you want to get over that as soon as possible. But I'm pretty sure there are other issues going on that, you know, we probably don't know about and understand. So going back to the song that we listened to earlier from B Mike, you know, talking about anxiety. You know, if you don't deal with your stresses, you know, so they can eventually take you out. And we spoke about how it is so significant to cast your burdens upon the Lord and he will lift you up. Thank you so much, guys, for spending some time with me today. I would like to certainly share with you a final word. And I'd like to share this word with just people who are part of this channel. And because this is as a minister, because I share spiritual matters, and sometimes some people may feel like they're not included in the conversation. I want to say that is not the case. You don't have to be a Christian to be part of Look and Live. Christians and non-Christians alike are welcome to comment and talk, even to agree and disagree with me on anything. I welcome that because Jesus welcomes us just as we are. You know, he doesn't set these rules and barriers to say who is welcome and who is not. He doesn't work like that. And neither should I do that. So I want to share this with you very quickly. Jesus was preaching, right? Look what these people do. Then drew near unto him all the publicans and sinners to hear him. So these people came to Jesus as they were. The Pharisees and the scribes murmured, saying, this man receives sinners and eateth with them. Now, there are many accusations that the Pharisees brought against Jesus. They called Jesus Beelzebub, a gluttony, a sinner, even secret society. Literally, they called Jesus doing things in secret. They thought he was trying to overthrow the government. They said he didn't want to pay taxes to Caesar and all kind of stuff. So there were many accusations that were brought against Jesus. He was called a Sabbath breaker, a friend of sinners. But this is one accusation that was brought against Jesus that was actually true. This is one time the Pharisees somewhat told the truth, right? Listen to what they said. They said, this man receives sinners and eats with them. What a message. I can sit and preach all day. Aren't you glad that Jesus received sinners? Because if he did not receive sinners, how will he be in a relationship with him right now? Because I was so undeserving of his love, yet he welcomed me in his circle. Despite of my sins, despite of my wrongs, Jesus says, come. And I want to say the same is true for you. You are welcome into the circle of Jesus. Despite of who you are and despite what's wrong with you, he loves you just as you are. Now, he certainly is going to work in your heart to bring about a change as he sees fit in your life. But don't ever feel like you are too evil or too bad to go to Jesus. That is not the case. As a matter of fact, he came looking for those who are bad. He says, I came not to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance. So Jesus came looking for sinners. And if you happen to be in that group, because all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, we are all sinful. If you happen to be in that group and you acknowledge it to be so, Jesus welcomes you. Jesus welcomes you. And I want to welcome you as well, because at the end of the day, we are all one family. We may have different perspective and things on things and believe this and don't believe that. We can go on and on with that. But at the end of the day, we are all children of God. We are created by him. And Jesus died on the cross to save every single one of us. I want to close up with that message here. Once again, I just want to thank you all for spending some time with me once again, going through this video. Yeah, certainly. It's been real. It's been really good. Yeah, we spent some good time together. But what I like to do now, as always, when we do live streams, I'm a man who loves to spend some time in prayer. I know it's such a significant thing. I can't do without it. I don't know what I would do without prayer. So I would like to end this live stream with a closing word of prayer for those who are watching. We have 5 people online right now. Some of you's already left, which is fine. But I'm so glad that some of you stayed this long. But I would like to pause right now and just have a final word of prayer with you and ask the Lord to watch over you. And thank you for the song Anxiety. Thank you for the many different songs you guys share with me today. I don't recall every single one of them, but each one of them certainly has made an impact in this live stream. And I'm hoping these reactions some way, somehow were enlightening. They helped you. You guys are teaching me a lot, and I'm actually enjoying the journey because I'm learning so much more, not just about music. I'm learning about your likes and dislikes, and in the process I'm growing as an individual. So thank you for that. You gave me a privilege to see things in a different way, in a better way, to broaden my scope, to show me there's a lot more happening to the world than what's happening within the walls of my church. So I'm so glad for that, and it's an opportunity and a privilege. I want to pause here to pray for you. I believe that as the scripture says, if any of you sick, let them pray. If any of you weary, let them sing songs. Jesus even says, call the elders of the church. Let them pray over you. For the prayer of the faith shall save the sick, and the Lord will do wonders in your life if we call upon his name by faith. Shall we pray? Lord, I thank you so very much for the time we spent together here with a number of our friends. Father, some of us are stressed out, burdened, concerned. There are so many political promises and stabilities in our countries that we know for certain that our hope is not in men, but our hope is in God. I want to say to each family represented here, every person, Father, under the sound of my voice, will be visited by your grace and touched by your mercy, enlightened by your love. If there are some that are sick, Father, who are just don't know what to do, I pray that you bring healing, Father. do it according to your will. Some of them that are concerned, Father, I pray that you will remove the stresses of their lives and give them your peace. For those who are just looking for to understand your will, I pray that you will enlighten their eyes. Show them the way that they may walk in it. And for those who may be lost, and we have family members who are lost, some who don't know about Christ, some who are just wondering, I'm asking for you, Father, to find them. Lord, we thank you so much for spending some time together here. Thank you for what we've learned together, what we are building here. I pray in Jesus' name that you will help me, you will help us to be better people. It is in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, friends. Thank you so very, very, very much, man. You made one last request out. Let me see. Brendan Hart or Heath? Oh. Give me your eyes, please. I write it down. I'll write down your request. I will react to that maybe sometime next week. I think this week I already have a few things lined up to do, but I will certainly put it to the list. I can run another live stream maybe the weekend, if possible. Monday, I'm going to run another live stream Monday. So maybe I'll do some requests. Hopefully, if you can join me, Ben, John, we can certainly react to that. So thank you so very much. You all very welcome. Thank you so much. For those of you who are still with me, this was real. I've spent some really good time together. Thank you for being part of the channel once again. 10,000 K. Yes. Literally in 4 months, guys. 10,000 subscribers. I never dreamed this would have happened, but it certainly has because of you. I certainly give the credit primarily to God, but secondarily, I give it to you because you've shared, you press like, you put a comment below. When you do stuff like that, the channel goes crazy. It gets promoted. The algorithm pushes my content out. Let me tell you, this stuff has gotten so amazingly. The channel has transformed in a matter of 4 months so largely that some of the members in my church are saying, you popping up on my YouTube channel, and I've never shared my YouTube channel with them. I never even told them a thing. So the algorithm is sending my YouTube videos to some of my church members, and they're like, that's what's going on over there on Luke and Live and stuff. You never told us this is what's happening. I'm like, no, I don't. That's a different type of life. So friends and families are finding my YouTube page. There were a number of people that I work with that are saying, I found your page and we're listening to you and stuff like that. So you have no idea. These little thumbs up, these little comments, these likes and stuff you're sharing, when you share the content with somebody else, it makes a world of a difference. And I just want to personally thank you for doing that. 10,000 subscribers is possible because of you, because of the love that you share with me here. And those of you who are putting those super chats, those donations that I've gotten from you, you are helping me tremendously as well. We are remodeling the studio. New computers has to be bought and stuff like that. This laptop is getting hot. I had to get a fan for it. It's about 5 years old. So these are things I'm saving for because I want this channel to be smooth, and God's willing, hopefully to go full time. It's focusing on ministry and my YouTube page. That's kind of the goal. But whenever God decides to do, and particularly, I just want to be of service to you. And I also thank you for all the requests and the videos that you guys share with me. The perspective, reading your comments is like, whoa, you know, going back to school 101. Appreciate you. You're enlightening my eyes. You're sharing me a lot, and you're showing a lot of love here. And I thank you so very much for doing that. And for those of you who've been with me from the beginning, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, John, you're laughing. Thank you so much. You know what I'm talking about, Gemini. You've been with me since the start. I think I didn't even have 1,000 subscribers. You've been with me. So you want to request Miss Hunter? That's my friend here. So Miss Hunter, Mises God, I'll put that on my list to be reacted to in the future. we all gonna close this live stream right here. So I want to say thank yous. God bless yous. I love you. Thank you for the time we spent together. I pray that the Lord will watch over you throughout the week. And also thank you for what you do and the love that you share with us here in this channel. God bless you. Until next time, look unto Jesus. Live by faith. Have a good one. Bye.